Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2690. Today's date is 8 January 2023. It's almost 9:04 a.m. 9:04 a.m. Okay. So what is exactly is I'm gonna talk about? Okay, there is a some sort of thing is stuck inside of my head, and okay, let me tell you one thing is that it's very cold out here. Yeah, it's the sun is very shining, but still the weather is cold. Yeah, the air and the feel little bit of cold, and but the sun is here, so I am actually soaking up little bit of sun, but still it's wind, it's air, and that wind air is little bit of cold, so it felt little bit of freezy. Okay, so what is I'm gonna talking about? Okay, yesterday I didn't really make artifact episode. Yeah, I just like I am actually telling this thing every day, dude. Like day before yesterday and day before yesterday and yesterday that also. It just like yeah, I just like the evening time is very much occupied with the dog, so that's why I'm making artifact episode in the morning, and basically it's a really good. Okay, like basically is that key like morning na, I feel fresh, and that's the mood is actually gesture on the artifact episode. Okay, so it just like this is the morning now. Like I wake up, I eat my breakfast, and right now I just like okay, I'm really good, and right now I will make my record my reference recording, and then I record my gameplay, edit my gameplay, upload my. It's actually very bright energy right now. Okay, like yesterday same thing, today is also same thing. So yeah. But there is nothing more to say. Okay, just like kind of like a uh, thing is very common. Nothing really say to think, but yeah, it's just like why should we not? All right. So yesterday I watched a podcast. Okay, a podcast about BBK Wines. And who is a BBK Wines? Okay, BBK Wine is a YouTube channel, Indian YouTube channel. The character of the person is a Bhuvan Bham. Okay, BB Bhuvan Bham. Okay, okay, sorry. So what is I'm gonna talking about is that this person is started their journey as a YouTube since 2014, maybe 14 15. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, and he is growing. Okay, his content was really good. His content is about the comedy and things like that. Okay, 6 months ago, he created a web series, Dindora, which was really popular, uploaded on the YouTube, very much popular. And then the another web series called Taza Khabar, which is actually released on OTT platform like a Disney Plus Hotstar. So, what is a kind of like a really big deal? Big deal is that Baby Ki Vine is a person. He is not an actor. He is not went through directly Bollywood. He was going through step by step. He went to YouTube, then he make a web series on YouTube, and then he went to the OTT platform. So I just feel like that he is kind of like a person who is actually putting a lot of hard work in a work, a lot of hard work in the efforts, and that's why he reached on that destination. Okay, and it just really good. It just feel really good that like when you see the journey of that person from 0 to 100 na, you feel a little bit of inspired from you, and still I just feel really inspired from him as also. Okay, and it just like and the quality of he was pursuing, the quality he was delivering was really incredible. I really like this person, and I really um, impressed by his craft and creativity as also. Amazing, best. Okay, so usually BB Wines as a Bhuvan Bham, I never really seen him as a freely talk. Okay, like yeah, just like we can talk like a bhai freely talk. Okay, in this podcast now, there is a podcast named Man of Culture. In the Man of Culture, there are three person who is actually movie reviewer, or should I say like who review the movies, who review the web series and tell us about their thoughts and things like that on the YouTube platform. Those are those person, movie reviewer, or should I say uh, Critics. Yeah, it's a really good name. Critics. Yes, Critics. So, BB Ki Wine, sorry, Bhuvan Bhamis came to his podcast um for his what? For his promotion of the Taza Khabar. Okay. And the whole interview went from almost like a 1.5 hour. And during the 1.5 hour, we understand so much about this BB wine, how he went through, and just it just feel really good. It just feel really connected with the really emotionally level. Like how does he feel? Like basically in the interview slots now, what does we feel is that the interview asked the question and he was giving the answer, but eventually all those things feels little bit of systematic, feel little bit of scripted. But in this podcast it's not, it just feel, yeah, whatever the thing came in, yeah, just like bluntly just let's say everything. Okay, so you just feel really good, amazing, you just wow. So um um so what I'm trying to tell you, ha. So I was actually thinking, okay, maybe overthinking, but I shouldn't think like that, it's not really good. Okay, but still it's just like your mind is wanted to create the dopamine, and that dopamine actually helping you to something feel really good. So why don't you think like that? Okay, yeah. So what exactly I'm thinking is that when my channel was grow up, okay, my channel was about the gaming channel, okay, and when I have so many people who follow me, and eventually the people who wanted to promote their content, so they will come to my channel and just make a kind of like a something really video, so that they promote their film and things like that, and I will make a video about it. Okay, it's kind of like an interview, something like that, but in a gaming style. So I was constantly thinking about that, like how this thing was gonna happen, and just like a little bit of funny, little bit of things. And it's like this is overthinking. Now I shouldn't say this thing on artifact episode. Like, why I am not saying this in artifact episode? Because it's kind of like really over sugar. Okay, बहुत मीठा हो जाता है ये. Okay, or something like basically if you say this thing in artifact episode print all those things for the forever. Okay, and whatever you thought is thought about, just a kind of like a pleasure that you feel for particular period of time, and then it disappear. But when you record this thing in artifact episode, it print for the forever. So it's not really good to talk. Okay, important thing is that, okay, whatever the good things happen inside of you or on your career, on with your career, it has to be happen with the real thing, it not to be happen with the imaginary things. Okay, yeah, it's not good, na? Like basically is that like when you recalling this stuff, and what will gonna happen is that we I always feel really good when I imagine this thing, and I always imagine this thing instead of trying to create this thing imagination into the reality. I will not put that effort for making this reality, so it's not good. Okay, it's this not, I just don't really feel any good. Okay, so it's really important things to me to be key. Let's just be take it imaginary, and shouldn't record this thing in artifact episode and just forget about this thing. Okay, like your mind is actually thinking 60,000 time per day. So usually this is also one thought. Okay, so it's just like let's just thought, and that's why I didn't really talk about my dreams and things like that in the artifact episode, because it's not really worth it. Okay, because I think so much, legit. It's just like that like while I was biking, riding a bicycle and things like that, my brain is going to so many levels of happiness and sugars and things like that, and just like wow, and this thing happened, wow, this thing happened, wow, this thing happened, wow. Yeah, sometimes I just think very creatively as also. Yeah, legit. Yes. It's just the whole movie and scenario. Let me tell you one thing: the whole binary code. I didn't really talk about binary code, but yeah, I talk about the binary code. I record some of the things, and how I record, how I imagine those things is that I just still doing this thing. Okay, and that's why I just record whatever. It's just like I shouldn't like binary code is a kind of like a really something that I wanted to make this thing reality, but I don't know what will happen. Right now, I have records some of the scripts and all those imagination and thoughts about the binary code in the artifact episode 2, but still it's just not worth it. Yeah, not worth it. All right, so nothing more. Everything is good, is great. Yeah, yesterday I record a gameplay about God of War. Was really amazing. Okay, I wanted to set a mood and tone for my YouTube video. Is that, yeah, I wanted to make little bit of saturated. Okay, so when you have a little bit of saturated, that means like the color will popped up. Okay, one thing. Another thing is that, ki, what is another thing? Oh, I forgot another thing. Okay, just one thing is that popped up, but still it's just like I don't like everything is really popped up. But what could you do? It just kind of like my tone is like a little bit of funny and comedy, so I just wanted to make a little bit of bright. Okay, instead of dark, because some of the games are really dark, like Resident Evil is really dark, and I cannot do color grade. Okay, I don't have time, and either FY is that game is actually meant for the dark, but my content is actually presenting dark game into the little bit of fun and comedy, so saturation is good. Okay, instead of doing so much color grading, just like I like the color grading, I like color grading, which is this is so good part. Okay, like not the detail part of color grading. What is color grading? It's just putting the layer. Okay, color grading is actually a very big thing, dude. It's just like this is something really you have to understand the colors, and you have to understand the tone and things like that. It's just like you are doing this thing, what the frame looks good on the your perspective, that's it. Okay, but color grading is a kind of like a completely different science. And okay, so what I wanted to say, nothing, everything is good, is great, nothing more to say, everything is fine. And yeah, today I will record Uncharted 4. Yeah, it has a really big cutscene, so yes. And yeah, everything's good. And also one thing is that I'm gonna add a new game, uh, Uncharted Lost Legacy. Okay, and then Modern Warfare. Yeah, Modern Warfare. So that makes almost like a 10 game. Okay, 10 game. GTA 5, RDR2, Miles Morales, God of War, Uncharted 4, Uncharted 4, then Spider-Man, then Resident Evil, Stray, then Stray, then the new two game is Uncharted Lost Legacy, and then Modern Warfare. So that means 10 game. Okay, 10 games. Wow. All right. And also my channel is also growing up. Yeah. I yesterday I got 500 views. Yeah. And also I got 3 subscriber yesterday. So yeah, just wow, it's really good. All right, everything's good, is great. So this is the my artifact episode number 2689, 88. I don't know. Right now we are at Vada, Maharashtra. Thank you.